Hey everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing 3 photographers shoot the same model. We have got Joey with us, you've met him before. We've got Niko, you've also seen him before. And we've got our beautiful model, Thirza. Say hello, Thirza.
Hello.
Great. Joey, what are you shooting on today?
Nikon F3 and a Nikon FM.
What roll of film?
I haven't decided, but one's Ilford black and white, and then probably portrait 400.
I'll be shooting on the Sony a7 III with the 85mm f1.8 and the 24mm f1.4. I'll be swapping the lenses out with Niko because he's also shooting on the Sony a7 III. So with that all said and done, we are going to be shooting at 3 different locations. The first location we'll be shooting at is Tahuna Intermediate because Joey wanted a concrete court or whatever. What's the aesthetic?
Like a angsty, grudgy, kind of tomboyish vibe.
Nice. So we'll get right into that. Let's go. I am aware that this concept is very much copying Jessica Kobeissi, so in order to copy her more, we're going to be adding the 5-minute or 10-minute timers to each of the photo shoots. So we'll see how that turns out. But come along and hopefully it turns good. So for this shoot we have Josue filming some behind the scenes on the gimbal, so big thank you to Josue. He actually has some good content pumping out these days as well, so make sure you follow him on TikTok and YouTube. I'll leave the links to that in the description box down below. Anyway, onwards again. Alright, so we've made it to the first location. We're going to have Joey shooting first because it is indeed his location. We're going to have 8 minutes on the timer so he can get whatever shots he wants, and Thirza will be under Joey's direction.
For this shoot, I'm using Nikon F3, which has got a black and white Ilford roll in it. I'm using a Nikon 50mm lens, prime lens.
This is probably a good time to mention the fact that Joey's black and white Ilford roll on his Nikon F3 actually came out blank when we sent it off to get developed, which is a massive bummer because he did shoot most of his photos on his Nikon F3 and we don't have those photos anymore. So just keep that in mind when you're watching, especially in the third location because he did shoot basically everything on his Nikon F3, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, back to Joey.
But the majority of it, I'll probably be using my Nikon F3, which I put Kodak Portrait 400 in it, which is a color negative film, and I'm using a 135mm auto telephoto Vivitar lens.
Alright, so we've got 8 minutes on the timer right now, and Joey's gonna start in 3, 2, 1, start. So that's real good. Joey's actually directing the model on how to pose by doing the pose himself. I guess Joey has a wee bit of an advantage because he's so used to being the model for when we go on our vlogs and whatnot, so he's making the most of that.
I think it'll be interesting because Joey's shooting on film, so he doesn't actually get the instant feedback of how it looks.
It's true.
Where we can compose it, take a shot, and then think, oh fuck, no, we don't like it, or we do.
So I think the key to this is actually to take your time because it's been a while. Joey's got quite a few shots in and you've still got 4 minutes left. Yeah, so I think the key is just not to rush it, just really compose the shots well, get the lighting right.
I'm done. Yeah.
Sure you don't want to use the last 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Joey's one done.
Rocking Sony a7 III with 24 1.4 G Master.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, that's it.
Unlike Joey's shot just before, Niko's actually got the sun peeking out now, so he's got way more options with shadows, just way better lighting in general. So that's a bit of a stitch up for you,
Also,
Joey.
yeah, I feel like you can kind of plan your shots. You kind of go on the deep end.
Yeah, that's why I'm
can be
going
good or bad
last,
thing,
because
yeah.
I get to have a look at everyone's what they're doing. But the problem with that though is some ideas do get raxed from you, so you got to do with what you got.
3, 2, 1, stop!
Yeah, no, they went cool. I definitely think that I didn't move as many frames as I wanted to, so I get an idea and I keep on shooting it until I saw it the way I wanted to. So it limited like my diversity in shots. But yeah, it was cool. Hopefully the shots come out, get 1 or 2 good ones, and see the rest of the boys.
Alright, so now it's my turn. I'm running the Sony a7 III and the 24mm f1.4 G Master lens, copying Niko, but hopefully I'll do some different ideas. He did do some of the ideas that I was planning on, so if I do something similar, I'll have to change it up a wee bit. But other than that, I'm ready to get into it and get the shots done.
3, 2, 1, go.
Niko's ideas, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get some cool shots. I definitely focus wasn't coming through for a bit, and I was a little bit irritated. But I think he's got a high shutter on it, so he's getting quite a few exposures on the same shot, which I maybe should have done.
Oh boy, that was so hard. That was so hard. Alright, so each of us have finished up each of our shots for this location. Niko's just getting some few extra ones he wants for his portfolio, which is completely fair. Jossie and Joey are just going to go fill up their drink bottle, but Niko hasn't quite figured out where his location is, but we'll work it out when we get there. But overall, I'd say this is such a fun experience. Great to see different photography styles, so I'm really looking forward to how the edited photos turn out. But I hope you guys enjoy watching as well. Let's continue on. Alright, so now we're at our second location. This is Niko's. Where are we, Niko? And what's the theme?
We're on a golf course. I didn't expect it to be so sunny. I was going for more of a dark, moody theme. But we'll get some shadows, play with that, and yeah.
No. This is Thirza's outfit for this location as well. The Converse with the long black dress here out. So yeah, first up is going to be Niko, second me, and then Joey last. So let's get right into it.
2, 1,
go! I'll be using the 85mm f1.4 and I'll be focusing probably on the closer details of those trees and that little tree over there. So, timer ready?
3, go!
That was a gunshot.
For this shot, I'll be doing more motion stuff, so that's why I got the tripod out. So I'll be using like a lower shutter speed, so that I'll get Thirza to do some more movements and get some motion in there. Probably try to utilize a lot more double exposures and stuff like that, and then try to utilize the space a bit more.
What's a double exposure?
So that's when on a film camera you take a shot and then you can pull like this lever thing, and then you normally move the film forwards for the next film photos, but it like makes it think it does that, but it doesn't, so it's still got the same shot, and then you take another photo and combines the two together. But yeah, like makes a real cool shot if you compose it right. Who's on timer, bro?
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright.
Yeah, no, Joey's shots for this one is actually really interesting because since he's doing those double exposures, he has to like, you know, incorporate how he's going to include elements that aren't Thirza. And it's pretty cool to watch actually, like seeing him make her run and then has to take a photo of the sky real quickly. And I must say, big props to Joey for doing this on a film camera because I would have no clue what is going on.
Yeah, it's almost like we should give him more time, to be fair.
Yeah,
however,
almost.
we haven't.
We haven't at all.
So we, good on you, Joe. When you watch this back, you've done well, man.
Yeah, big props.
But we won't tell you that now.
No.
You get your photos.
Yeah.
Okay. seconds.
Oh, we chill.
Since we finished up here, we're going to be going to our third location, which is actually my choice. We're going to go back to Thirza's place and be doing an indoor shoot with the lights and like fairy lights and other props like that. So yeah, let's get ready and go for that. Alright, so we're at the third location. This is Thirza's room, and while she's curling her hair, I'm just setting up the big Godox SL60W with the massive ass umbrella basically, because we're going to have fairy lights as our secondary lighting, while this is going to be a soft lighting from the top. And it'll be a fun challenge to see how we work in low lighting, because we've just been outside where it's bright daylight. But yeah, should be interesting. Let's set up the light. Alright, so for my location, the aesthetic was kind of inspired from Brandon Wolfeld. This is blatantly copied from him, but I've actually never attempted this style of photo shoot, so I was interested to give it a go. So that's what we're doing. We've got some Christmas lights here. We have some Christmas lights here, and we've also got the fairy lights on the bed. We've got actually quite a lot of lighting, so I'll be running the 85mm f1.8 to start off with, but might have to switch into the 24 f1.4 if need be. Go. Alright. I want to have you lie down, like, let me pose it.
Yeah,
you're on here, and you'll kind of be like, dream me like this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That was so difficult. I don't know why I picked that as my thing.
So it's my turn now, but I've only got 2 more shots on here, and I want to use this lens instead of this one, so I'll probably change it halfway through, and the boys have kindly allowed me to stop the time when I do that, and then roll this film up, and then probably just shoot black and white for the rest. So I'll just do my 2 colour shots first.
Right, timer starting in now. That's time done.
Time done.
Nice.
So Niko wanted the lights to face in the corner, and he asked Thirza for a old brown chair, which I didn't realise you could do, but it's alright, it's fine, it's fine.
Sick.
Nah, it's a sick aesthetic.
Hey Josue,
What up?
big light, eh?
Yeah. Just
Wow.
slide.
What a setup. What a setup. 8 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, start it.
Bro.
Ah, that's cool.
That's the last location done. So to finish things off, we're just gonna get some extra shots that we want to get in this location, and then we definitely have to let Thirza
I'm going
off
to bed.
because she needs to go to bed, and we are all very tired as well. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that video, because I know for a fact that I loved shooting and editing that video for you guys. So if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like down below, leave a comment if you have anything to say at all, and most importantly, keep listening, because we were shooting for 6 hours straight and we didn't have time to film an outro, hence I'm here talking to you guys now. Instead of ending the video right here, I just wanted to talk about a few things. Firstly being my favourite location of the day, which, drumroll please, happened to be Joey's location. Now the reason this was my favourite is simply because it was so different to what I had been used to shooting. I'm so used to shooting out by the beach, out in the wild, where there's lots of colour and just nature, I guess. But this was different. This was more urban, grey, dark colours, and you had to be really creative with the lines that you used, the fencing, just whatever. The posing was really important in it, and I really enjoyed the challenge of that. So Joey, good job on your location. And now on to the opposite, being my least favorite location. I'll probably have to say it was mine, because I totally underestimated how hard it was to do Brandon Wolfell style photography, and shooting in low light is not a fun thing to do because the grain is all messy and yeah, just all that yucky stuff. But regardless of that, what was interesting about my location was how different everybody's photos turned out. You could really see everyone's personal styles shine through in this location, and I thought that was really fascinating and really cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that part as well. Now bear in mind, we did shoot for about 6 hours straight, so 3 photos for each location is not the only photos we got. If you stick to the very end, I'll put up all the photos that we all took, and you guys can enjoy going through that. Now with all that jibber jabber out of the way, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, because I absolutely loved making this style of video. So if you did enjoy it, please make sure you leave a like, leave a comment with anything you'd like to say, but most importantly, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell on so you don't miss the next upload. Now, make sure you go and follow everyone that was in this video on their Instagram. I'll leave the link to all these socials in the description box down below. Big thank you to Joey, Niko, and Thirza, and most importantly, Josue, for being there for the behind the scenes. You're an absolute legend. So make sure everyone to check out these socials in the description box down below. Everyone is so super talented, and I'd love for you guys to follow them as well. Now with all that said and done, I hope you guys all have an amazing week, and I'll see you all next time. And make sure to stick around to see all the other photos that we took from the day. Peace.